What was the significance of the Munster Rebellion? If you're curious about one of the most pivotal events in Irish history, you're in the right place. Let's explore the significance of the Munster Rebellion, a conflict that had far-reaching consequences for Ireland and its people. The Munster Rebellion, which took place from 1569 to 1583, was a series of rebellions led by the Desmond Dynasty against English rule in Munster, a region in southwest Ireland. This rebellion was not just a local uprising. It was a complex mix of resistance to English governance, a defense of traditional Gaelic culture, and a religious conflict. At its core, the rebellion was a reaction to English policies that were eroding the power of local feudal lords and the traditional Gaelic way of life. The English were seizing land, imposing their own system of government, and introducing Protestantism, which was deeply resented by the Catholic population of Ireland. The rebellion began in 1569 when the Earl of Desmond and his cousin, James Fitzgerald, were detained in London on charges of plotting treason. This created a power vacuum that English settlers quickly exploited, taking over lands in Munster. The Desmonds and their allies attempted to eject these settlers, leading to a series of violent confrontations. One of the key figures in the rebellion was James Fitzmaurice Fitzgerald, who landed in Ireland in 1579 with a force of papal troops. This marked the beginning of the Second Desmond Rebellion, which was even more widespread and bloody than the first. The rebellion was fueled by a papal bull from 1570 that had excommunicated Queen Elizabeth I, declaring her a tyrant and a heretic. The English response was brutal. Sir Humphrey Gilbert, an English commander, committed atrocities, including forcing Irish prisoners to walk between rows of severed heads. The rebellion was eventually crushed, with over 800 rebels executed and many more killed in battles and massacres. The Spanish force that landed to support the rebels was also massacred, with all 600 men killed. The aftermath of the rebellion was devastating. The Desmond dynasty was destroyed, and their lands were confiscated. The English established the Munster Plantations, colonizing the region with English settlers. This led to significant demographic changes, as many Irish were displaced or killed. The war and subsequent famine and disease reduced Munster's population by up to a third. The rebellion also had long-term political and social consequences. It marked the beginning of a century-long process that would see all of Ireland under English control by 1603. The conflict established a theme of religious division in Ireland, pitting Catholic Irish landowners against Protestant English settlers and the English government. This divide would shape Irish history for centuries to come. In summary, the Munster Rebellion was a pivotal event that highlighted the resistance of Irish clans to English rule, the clash between Catholicism and Protestantism, and the brutal consequences of colonial expansion. Its impact on Irish history and society was profound, setting the stage for future conflicts and shaping the country's trajectory for centuries.